Brooklyn turned 8 and is not getting baptized. So I've just been reflecting on my 14 years of motherhood experience and realizing how differently I have done things with my first 2 children as opposed to my last 2 children. Some of them being, well, my first 2 were born in the hospital. I got induced both times, had epidural, I used formula. Once I became pregnant with Brooklyn, this was actually the turning point, I think, where I began taking a little shift. I was pregnant with Brooklyn. That's when I began looking into homeschooling, looking into natural birth, realizing that I had been, for so many years, doing what everybody else was doing without actually taking the time to research and question why we do what we do. And so I took it upon myself to get educated on home birth and natural birth, and I think that's where the shift began happening for me, where it ultimately led to this great awakening that I had about 1.5 years ago when we chose to leave the Mormon church. So it is interesting for me to look back and see the different ways that I did things with my first 2 kids. And another thing that I did differently was, of course, raise them in the church, and they were both baptized. Oliver and Lily both got baptized in the Mormon church. And now my second 2 will not be getting baptized, obviously. And so Brooklyn, she's turning 8, and so this is our first child that will not be getting baptized. And for me, it's a celebration. For me, it symbolizes growth and a breaking of a cycle that I think is no longer serving us. So I feel happy about it. I feel grateful for the amount of growth that has happened within me. I've been sharing more and more videos like this on my YouTube channel since we left the church about 1.5 years ago, but I've shared our entire journey out of Mormonism on our podcast. Used to be called the Wannabe Balanced Podcast, but has evolved into our documentation of our journey out of Mormonism. And now it is called the Mormon Enlightenment Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Wannabe Balanced. And there we have been sharing week by week our experiences, our thoughts, and everything that we're going through as we are transitioning out of these lifelong beliefs.
Watch now. You have to wait for it. Wait for it. Now I'm going to put this over the top. Now who knows a magic word?
Abracadabra.
Abracazumba la boomba la cha-cha? Okay. You sure you don't believe in magic?
Yeah.